Sup guys, it's Alex here and welcome to my 2019 NBA mock draft predictions. Now I'm hoping that these are going to be 100% right. The draft is happening on Thursday and this is happening on Tuesday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first overall pick. Up first, we have the New Orleans Pelicans, who pulled off the massive trade for the number 4 pick. More on that later, but everybody already knows who the Pelicans are picking. It's not even going to be a hard thing to do. It's going to be Zion Williamson, and as you can see right there, he's probably going to be number 1 since he's going to be the number 1 pick, but that one was an easy one to make. Now let's move on to the number 2 pick with the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis surprisingly made it into the top 2, but they have Jaren Jackson building a young core, but I think this one's pretty obvious too. I think it's going to be Ja Morant. He is going to be going to the Grizzlies. I think that'll be a great fit with the point guard taking over Mike Conley's role. Up next, we have the New York Knicks, who just can't seem to catch a break with the NBA draft and then losing out on the AD stakes. Maybe they can get KD, but in this NBA draft, I think that they're going to be getting R.J. Barrett from Duke. There's definitely a top 3 in this draft. I think all these top 3 guys are going 1, 2, 3. But yeah, R.J. Barrett, I think, will be going to the Knicks and be a pretty good fit for them. Up next, we have the Los Angeles Lakers, who just pulled off that massive trade for AD, and actually it's not going to be the Lakers, it's going to be the New Orleans Pelicans. When I was making this video, I made these slides on Saturday. I predicted the AD trade. I was so happy. I think it happened around Saturday and stuff like that. But New Orleans will end up making this pick. I think they might actually trade it to somebody, but we'll see how it ends up turning out. I know the Celtics and Hawks are interested and stuff like that. I think that the New Orleans Pelicans, if they keep the pick, will draft Jarrett Culver, who I think will develop into a nice shooting guard / small forward, depending on the role and how the New Orleans Pelicans rotation is going to turn out. Up next, we have the 5th overall pick. It is going to be going to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I would have them picking a point guard, but they had just picked Colin Sexton last year. That's why I don't have Darius Garland going to them. I have DeAndre Hunter going to them, who I think will be a great veteran in the draft sense, and I think they'll be a great fit at the small forward / power forward spot. Next, we have the Phoenix Suns with the 6th overall pick. They are in need of a point guard, so I think that they will be getting Kobe White. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking Darius Garland is going to go ahead of Kobe White, but these two I think are neck and neck. I think the Suns make a kind of an upset pick and go with Kobe White. So that means with the 7th overall pick, it'll be going to the Chicago Bulls, who I think we're supposed to get like a top 3 pick or something like that, but did not get any lottery luck whatsoever. I think that they're going to end up picking Darius Garland. He is going to be the next Chicago Bull, as you can see right there. Only played 5 games of his freshman season, but I think he's definitely worth this high pick. And then we have the Atlanta Hawks, who are looking to package their 8th and 10th pick to move up in the draft, but I don't know if that's going to happen by the time Thursday rolls around. You never know. But I'm going to say that they're going to draft Cam Reddish with the 8th pick. I think that's going to be a great pick for them to pair up with Trae Young in the backcourt right there. That's a great young core, Trae Young and Cam Reddish. I'd love to see how that ends up turning out. Next up, we have the Washington Wizards. They need a big man down low. They have John Wall, Bradley Beal, all tied up in the backcourt. And I think that they will draft Jackson Haynes from Texas as a result. Or Hayes, not Haynes. He is a freshman and is going to be a great young presence down low, and I think that'll be a great pick for them. Up next, we have the 10th pick. I know I mentioned earlier that I think that they're going to try to package the 8th and 10th picks and try to move up. But if they don't, I am assuming that they are going to draft Sekou Doumbouya. I think that's how you pronounce his name, from France. He is definitely the top international prospect, and I think he'll be great in the NBA. Not as great as Luka Doncic, but I think he'll be a great pick there. Up next, with the 11th pick, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, who just can't seem to get over that hump and into the playoffs as a strong contender. I think that they are going to draft Brandon Clark from Gonzaga. I think he's a junior, a great power forward. I think he'll pair up nicely with Karl-Anthony Towns down low. Then we have the Charlotte Hornets. They are in need of a big man as well. Hopefully they can get Kemba Walker to stay. I'd love to see them keep Kemba and hopefully turn into like a lower end playoff contender. I think that they're going to draft Bol. He'd be great down low. He's one of my favorite prospects in this draft, but I think he just doesn't have what it takes to be a top 10 pick, though I'd love to see him go top 10. Next up, we have the Miami Heat with the 12th pick, and I think that I'm going to go kind of with a flyer here. It's going to be a guy that went super high in the mock draft drafts before the season, but has kind of fallen off near the end. I think it's going to be Romeo Langford taking the spot of Dwayne Wade. He's going to be great in the shooting guard spot, and I'd love to see what he can do with the Heat. Up next, at the 13th pick, we have my Boston Celtics, who hopefully will lose Kyrie and keep Rozier. But I think that with the 13th pick, they need to take a big man, and that is why I am predicting that they go with actually, I think that was the 14th pick. I think that they go with Nasir Little here. I'd love to see them get the big man down low. Robert Williams didn't really do anything this past season. But yeah, there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. These were my lottery picks for the NBA draft. Let me know what you guys think of my picks, and let me know your own picks. Draft is coming in 2 days. I'm so excited for it. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching.